2 households,
both alike in dignity.
in fair Verona, where we lay our seed.
From ancient grudge break to new mutiny.
Where civil blood makes civil hands unclean.
From forth the fatal loins of these 2 foes.
A pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventures piteous overthrows.
Do with their death bury their parents' strife.
The fearful passage of their death-marked love.
And the continuance of their parents' rage.
Which but their children's end not could remove, is now the 2 hours traffic of our stage.
The which of you with patient ears attend?
What ear shall miss? Our toil shall strive to mend.
Greta, oh my word, we'll not carry coals.
No, for then we'd be colliers.
I mean, and we being collar, we'll draw.
I, as you live, draw your neck out of the collar.
I strike quickly, being moved.
But thou art not quickly moved to strike.
A dog of the house of Capulet moves me.
To move is to stir, and to be valiant is to stand. Therefore, if thou art moved, thou runnest away.
A dog of that house moves me to stand. I will take the wall of any man or maid of Capulet.
Draw thy tool, here comes 2 of the house of Capulet.
My naked weapon is out. Quarrel, I will back thee.
How, turn thy back and run?
Fear me not.
No, Mary, I fear thee.
Let us take the law to our side. Let them begin.
I will frown as I pass by, and let them take it as they list.
Nay, as they dare. I will bite my thumb at them, which is a disgrace to them, if they bear it.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
I do bite my thumb, miss.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
It's the law on our side if I say I.
No.
I don't bite my thumb at you, sir. But I do bite my thumb, miss. Do you quarrel, miss?
Quarrel, sir, no, sir.
If you do, I am for you. I serve as good as a lady as you do.
No better.
Say
Well,
better.
madam.
Here comes one of our ladies' kinswomen.
Yes, better, miss.
You lie.
Draw if you be true. Greta, remember thy swashing. Oh! Hark, fools, you know not what you do!
Turn thee, Benvolio. Look upon thy day.
I do but keep the peace.
What drawn and talk of peace? I hate the words, I hate them. All Capulet and cheat.
Rebellious subjects! Enemies of the peace! Purveyors of this labor-stained steel! Will they not hear?
What noise is this? Husband, fetch me my own sword. Ho!
A crutch! What calls for the assault?
My sword, I say! Lady Capulet is coming forth with her blade in spite of me! Thou villain, not to you! No! Hold me not! Let me go!
Thou shalt not stir a foot to seek a foe.
What ho! Throw your mistempered weapons to the ground and hear the sentence of your moved prince. 3 civil brawls, bred of an airy word, by the old Capulet and Montague have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets. If you ever disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace. For now, all the rest depart away. You, Montague, can go along with me. And Capulet, come you this afternoon to hear a further pleasure in this case. Once more on pain of death, all depart.
Where's Juliet? Saw you her today? Right glad I am she was not at this fray.
An hour before the worshipped sun peered forth at the golden window of the east. A troubled mind urged me to walk abroad, where, underneath the grove of sycamore that westward rooteth from the city's side, so early walking did I see your lass. Towards she I made, but she was wary, and stole into the covert of the wood.
Many a morning hath she been seen with tears augmenting the fresh morning dew, adding to clouds, more clouds with her deep sighs. Black and portentous may this humor prove, unless good counsel may the cause remove.
My noble aunt, do you know the cause?
I neither know it, nor can learn of her. Could we but learn from whence her sorrows grow, we would willingly give cure as no.
See where she comes, so please you, step aside. I'll know her grievance or be much denied.
I would thou wert so happy by thy stay, to hear true shrift. Come, madam, let's away.
Good morrow, cousin.
Is the
day so young.
But new struck 9.
Ay me, sad hours seem long. Was that my father that went hence so fast?
It was. What sadness lengthens Juliet's hours?
Not having that which having makes them short.
In love,
Out.
of love.
Out of his favor where I am in love.
Alas, that love so gentle in his view should be so tyrannous and rough in proof.
Alas, that love, whose view is muffled still, should, without eyes, see pathways to his will. Where shall we dine? Oh me, what fray was here? Yet tell me not, for I have heard it all. Here's much to do with hate, but more with love. Why then, oh brawling love, oh loving hate, oh anything of nothing first create. Still waking sleep, that is not what this is. This love I feel no love in this. Dost thou not laugh?
No, cuz, I rather weep.
Good heart at what?
At thy good heart's oppression.
Farewell, my cuz.
Soft, I will go along, and if you leave me so, you do me wrong.
Tut, I have lost myself. I am not here. This is not Juliet. She's some other where.
Tell me in sadness, cousin, who is that you love?
What shall I groan and tell thee?
Groan? Why no. But sadly tell me who.
In sadness, cousin, I do love a man.
I aimed so near when I supposed you love.
And he's fair, I love.
All right, fair mark, fair cuz, is soonest hit.
Well, in that hit, you miss. He'll not be hit with you, Pharaoh. From love's weak, childish bow, he lives unharmed.
He hath sworn that he will still live chaste.
He hath, and in that sparing makes huge waste. He hath forsworn to love, and in that vow do I live dead to tell it now.
Be ruled by me, forget to think of him.
Oh, teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thine eyes. Examine other manly revelers.
Show me a master that is passing fair. What doth his manliness serve but as a note where I may read who passed that passing fair? Farewell. Thou canst not teach me to forget.
I'll pay that doctrine or else die in debt.
But Lady Capulet is bound as well as I, and 'tis not hard, I think, for women so old as we to keep the peace.
Of honorable reckoning are you both, and 'tis pity you've lived it on so long. But now, my lady, what say you to my suit?
But saying o'er what I have said before, my child is yet a stranger in the world. He hath not yet seen the change of 16 years. Let 2 more summers wither in their pride, ere we may think him ripe to take a bride.
Younger than he our happy fathers made.
And too soon marred our fathers so early made. The earth hath swallowed all my hopes but he. He is the hopeful lad of my earth. But woo him, gentle Paris, get his heart. My will to his consent is but a part, and he agree, within his scope of choice, lies my consent and fair according voice. Tonight I hold an old accustomed feast, whereto I have invited many a guest. And you, among the store, one more most welcome makes my number more. Young revelers, shall you this night inherit at my house. Hear all see, and like him most, whose merit most shall be, which, on more view, of many mine being one, may stand in number, though in reckoning none. Ah, go, Sirrah, trudge about through fair Verona, and find those persons whose names are written here, and to them say, my house and welcome on their pleasure stay. Come, go with me.
Find them out whose names are written here. It is written that the shoemaker shall meddle with his yard, the tailor with his last, the fisher with his pencil, and the painter with his nets. But I am sent to find those names of the persons here writ, but can never find the names the writing person hath here writ.
Why, Juliet, art thou mad?
Not mad,
but bound more than a mad woman is. Shut up in prison, kept without my food, whipped and tormented.
God be guarded, miss. I pray, can you read?
I'm mine own fortune in my misery.
Perhaps you have learned it without book, miss, but I pray, can you read anything you see?
Aye, if I know the letters and the language.
You say honestly, rest you merry.
Stay, lass, I can read. Signora Martino and her husband and daughters, Countessa Anselmi and her beauteous sisters, the widower of Betravio, Signora Placentio and her handsome nephews, Mercutio and her sister Valentina, mine Aunt Montague, her husband and daughters, my fine nephew Roston, Livia, Signorina Valentina, and her cousin Tybalt, Lucio and the lively Helena. A fair assembly, whither should they come?
The mistress is the rich and great Lady Montague. And if you not be of the house of Capulets, I pray come and crush a cup of wine. Rest you merry.
At this same ancient feast of Montague sups the manly Roston, whom thou so lovest, with all the admired gentles of Verona. Go thither, and with unattainted eye compare his face with some that I shall show, and I will make thee think thy swan a crow.
One fairer than my love. The all-seeing sun never saw his match since first the world begun.
Tut, you saw him fair, none else being by, himself poised with himself in either eye. But in that crystal scales let there be set your master love against some other pet that I will show you shining at this feast, and he shall scant show well that now shows best.
I'll go along, no such sight to be shown, but to rejoice in the splendor of mine own.
Trainer, where is my son? Bring him forth to me.
I bid him come. Jailer! God forbid, where is that boy? Romeo!
How now? Who calls?
Your father!
Father, I'm here. What is your will? This is the matter. Trainer, give leave a while. We must talk in secret. Trainer, come back again. I have remembered me. Thou must hear our counsel. Thou knowest my son's of a man's age.
Faith, I can tell his age into an hour.
He's not yet 16.
He is not 16. How long since thou belongest tied?
A fortnight and odd days.
Even or odd. Come all days of the year, come Lammas Eve at night, shall he be 16. 'Tis since the earthquake now 13 years. And upon all days of the year, on that day, I warrant I shall live 1,000 years.
Enough, I pray thee.
And sit thou too.
I pray thee, trainer, say aye.
Peace I have done. God mark it to his grace. There was the mightiest lad that e'er I trained. I might live to see thee married once.
Marry? Why, that marry is the very theme I came to speak of. Tell me, son Romeo, how stands your disposition to be wed?
It's an honor that I dream not of.
An honor!
Well, think of marriage now. Here in Verona, gentlemen of esteem are already made fathers. By my count, I was a father much upon the years that you are now a lad. Thus, in brief, the beauteous Countess Paris seeks you for her love.
A lady young man! Sir, such a lady! Why, she's a lady of wax.
Verona's summer hath not such flower.
Nay, in faith, a very flower.
Speak briefly. Son Romeo, can you love of the gentle lady?
How look to like? is looking like a move. No more deep will I dart mine eye, and your consent gives the strength to fly.
Sir, the guests are come, supper served up, my master called. The trainer cursed in the pantry, and everything in extremity. I must hence to beseech you, fellowship.
We follow thee. Romeo, thy beauty waits.
Go, boys. Seek happy nights to happy days.
Give me the torch. I am not for this ambling. Being but heavy, I will bear the light.
Nay, gentle Juliet, we must have you dance.
Not I, believe me. You have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground that I cannot move.
You are a lover. Furl Cupid's wings and soar above common bounds.
I cannot bound a pitch above dull low. Under love's heavy burden do I sink.
And to sink in it, should you burden love, too great pressure for such a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? It's too rough, too rude, too boisterous, and it pricks like thorns.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking and you beat it down. Come, give me a case to put my visage in.
Come, knock and enter, and no sooner in, but every lass betake her to her legs.
We mean well in going to this mask, but 'tis no wit to go.
Why, may one ask?
I dreamed a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Well, what was yours?
That dreamers often lie
In bed asleep while they do dream things true.
Oh, then I see Queen Mab has been with you. She is the fairy's midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone. Her chariot is an empty hazelnut, and in this state she gallops night by night through lovers' brains, and then they dream of love. Over courtiers' knees, the dream of curtsies straight. Over lawyers' fingers, and straight dream on feet. Sometimes she gallops over a courtier's nose, and then dreams he of smelling out a suit. And sometimes comes she with a tie pig's tail, tickling the parson's nose as he lies asleep, and then dreams he of another benefice. Sometimes she drive it over a soldier's neck, and then dreams he of cutting foreign throats, of breeches, embuscados, Spanish blades, of heaps far fathom deep, and then a knife drives in his ears, at which he starts, wakes, and being thus frightened, swears a prayer or two, and sleeps again. Peace! This is the very map that plates the veins of voices in the night, and bakes the elf blocks in foul, slotted hairs.
Peace, Mercutio, peace. Thou talkst of nothing.
True, I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but a vain fantasy.
Supper is done, and we shall come too late.
I fear too early.
Strike drum!
Fly me to the moon. out with you. Aha, my masters. Which of you will now deny to dance? He that makes dainty, he I'll swear hath horns. Am I come near ye now? Welcome,
My
lady. Ladies, I have seen the day that I have worn a visor and can tell a whispering tale in a fair lad's ear. You are welcome, ladies.
What lad is that, which doth produce the hand of yonder lady?
I know not.
Oh, he doth teach the torches to burn bright. It seems he hangs upon the cheek of night like a rich jewel in an Ethiop's ear. Beauty too rich for use, for earth too dear. So shows a snowy dove trooping with crows as yonder lad or his fellow shows. Measure done. I'll watch his place of standing. Touching his, may blessed my rude hand. Did my heart love till now? Forswear its sight, for I ne'er saw true beauty till this night.
This, by her voice, should be a Capulet.
My thanks.
What dares the slave come hither covered with an antic face to fleer and scorn at our solemnity? Now by the stock and honor of my kin, to strike her dead, I hold it not a sin.
Why, how now, niece? Wherefore storm you so?
Aunt, this is a Capulet, our foe. A villain that hither come in spite to scorn at our solemnity this night.
Young Juliet, is it?
'Tis she, the villainous Juliet.
Content thee, gentle coz. Let her alone. She bears her like a goodly lady, and, to say truth, Verona brags of her, to be a virtuous and well-governed youth. I would not, for the wealth of all the town, here in my house do her disparagement. Therefore be patient. Take no note of her. It is my will, the which if thou respect, show a fair presence and put off these frowns, an ill-beseeming semblance for a feast.
It fits, when such a villainess is guest. I'll not endure her.
She shall be endured. Am I the mistress here or you? You'll not endure her. God shall mend my soul. You'll make a mutiny among my guests.
Why, aunt, 'tis a shame.
Go to, go to. You are a saucy lass, is so indeed. This trick may chance to scathe you, I know what. You must contrary me. 'Tis time. Well said, my hearts. You are a princox. Go, be quiet, or more light, more light. For shame, I'll make you quiet. What? Cheerly, my hearts.
I will withdraw, but this intrusion shall, now seeming sweet, convert to bitter gall.
If I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, the gentle finds this. My lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready to stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much. Which manly devotion shows in this? Not for saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch. Palm to palm is a holy palmer's kiss.
Oh, have not saints' lips and holy palmers too?
High pilgrim, lips must be used in prayer.
Oh, then, dear saint, let lips do what hands do. Fain pray, grant thou, lest faith turn to despair.
Aye, but saints do not move. Thou grant for prayer's sake.
Then do not move, while my prayer's effect I take. Thus from my lips by yours, my sin is purged.
Then have the sin my lips have took.
Oh, sin from thy lips. Oh, trespass sweetly urged. Give me my sin again.
Now you kiss by the book.
Master! Master, your father craves a word with you.
What is his father?
Oh, merry lady, his father is the lord of the house, and a wise and a virtuous, and I raised a son that you talk withal. Madam, I say, she that can take hold of him shall have the chinks.
Is he a Montague? Oh, dear Count, my life is in my foe's debt.
Come, trainer. What is yon gentle lady?
Mary, that I think be Lady Tybalt. Oh.
And who is she that is going out the door?
Oh, that be Lady Patru. She,
Away be gone, the sport is at the best.
Aye, so I fear. More is my unrest.
Nay, ladies, prepare not to be gone. We have a trifling foolish banquet towards.
Who is she that follows there? Will not dance.
I know not.
Go ask her name.
Is it even so? Why then, I thank you. I thank you, honest Ginsel. Good night.
If she be married, my grave is like to be my wedding bed.
Her name is Juliet, and a Capulet, the only daughter of your great enemy.
My only love sprung from my only hate. It's really seen unknown and known too late. You know what prodigious birth of love this is, that I should love a loathed enemy.
Can I go forth when my heart is here?
Juliet! My cousin Juliet.
Oh, she is wise and hath on my life stolen her home to bed.
She ran this way and leaped this orchard wall. Call good Mercutio.
Nay, I'll conjure too. Juliet! Madam! Passion! Lover! Appear thou in the likeness of a sigh. Speak but one rhyme and I am satisfied. I must conjure her. I conjure thee by Roston's bright eyes, by his high forehead, rich lip, by his straight leg, quivering thigh, and the dimness that there adjacent lie, that in that likeness thou appear to us.
And if she hear thee, thou wilt anger her.
Juliet! Juliet! Juliet, tonight! Onto my truckle bed. This field bed is too cold for me to sleep. Come, shall we go?
Go then. For 'tis in vain to seek her here that means not to be found.
She jests scars that never felt a wound. But soft, through yonder window breaks. Oh, it is the east, and Romeo is the sun. Arise, fair sun, kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief that thou, his master, art far more fair than he. It is my love, it is my lord. Oh, that he knew he were. He speaks, yet he says nothing. What of that? Oh, his eye discourses, I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me he speaks.
Ay me.
Oh, he speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel.
Juliet. Juliet. Wherefore art thou, Juliet? Deny thy mother, and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, thee but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Montague.
Shall I speak at this, or shall I hear more?
'Tis but thy name that is thy enemy. Thou art thyself. Thou art not the Capulet. Oh, what's a Capulet? It's nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor leg, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a woman. Oh, be some other name. And that which you call a rose by any other name would smell just as sweet. And so Juliet would. Was she not Juliet called? Juliet, doff thy name, which is all of thee without that title. I'll take all myself.
I take thee at thy word! Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Juliet.
What woman so stumbles upon my counsel?
Thy name, I know not how to tell thee who I am, for my name is hurtful to myself, because it is an enemy to me. Had I it written, I would tear the word.
My ears are not yet drunk. 100 words of thy tongue's utterance. Yet I know the sound. Art thou not Juliet, and a Capulet?
Neither, fair saint, if I indeed dislike.
How camest thou hither? And wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb. And given the place of death, and considering who thou art, if any of my kinswomen find thee.
With love's light wings do they o'erperch these walls, for its tony limits cannot hold love out, and what love can do that dares love attempt. Therefore thy kinswomen are no let to me.
If they find thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there is more peril in thine eyes than 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their envy.
I would not if any of them find thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their sight, and, but thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death corroded wanting of thy love.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face. Thus the boyish blush paint my cheek. Thou hast rehearsed me speak tonight. Fain will I dwell on form. Fain deny when I spoke. Farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? All note thou wilt say aye, and I'll take thee at thy word. But if thou dost love me, pronounce it faithful. In truth, fair Capulet, I am too fond. Therefore, thou mayest think my behavior light. But believe me, love, I'll prove more true than those found more cunning to be strange. Should have been more strange, you must admit. But thou hast overheard me speak tonight. And there I was where, of my true love's passion. Therefore, do not impute this yielding of light love. This dark night hath so discovered.
Lord, by yonder blessed moon I swear, which tips with silver all these fruit tree tops.
Thou swearest not by the moon, the inconstant moon that monthly changes on her orb, unless thy love prove likewise variable.
Well, what shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Or if thou must, swear by thy gracious self, that is the goddess of my idolatry. And then I'll believe thee.
my heart's dear love.
Do not swear. Though I have joy in thee, I have no joy in this contract tonight. Sweet, good night.
Will thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave it to thee before thou didst request it, and I wouldn't word it again.
Didst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
To be frank, and give it to thee again. For I wish for but the one thing I have. My bounties and vows of the sea, and my love to speak. And what I give to thee, and what I have. For both are infinite.
Chamber!
Trainer, am I coming on? I hear noise within. I'll stay but little, stay but true. I'll be back again.
Oh, blessed, blessed night! I am afeard, being at night, that all this is but a dream. Too flattering sweet to be substantial.
3 words, Juliet. And good night indeed. If thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send for me tomorrow. By one I'll procure to thee, where and what time we shall perform the rite. And I'll lay all I have at thy foot, and follow thee throughout the world.
Chamber!
Coming on. If thou meanest not well, I do beseech thee.
Chamber!
By and by I come. But leave me at my grief, and seek me at my suit. 1,000 times. Good night.
1,000 times the worse to want thy light. Love goes towards love as schoolgirls from their books, but love from love towards schools and looks.
Juliet!
And so,
At what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
at the hour of 9,
I will not fail. It's 20 years till then. I forgot why I did call thee back again.
open let me stand here till thou'st remembered it.
Now forget. Have thee stand there, remembering how much I love thy company.
And I'll still stay, to have thee still forget, forgetting any other home but this.
Good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow, that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Sleep dull upon thine eyes, peace in thy chest. Oh, would I were asleep in peace, sweeter more than rest. Hence will I to my heavenly sister send, her help to crave, and my dear hap to tell.
The gray-eyed morn smiles upon the crowding night, checkering the eastern clouds with streaks of light, and flecked darkness like a drunkard reels on forth day's path and Titan's fiery wheels. Now, ere the sun advances burning eye, the day to cheer and night's dank dew to dry.
Good morrow, sister.
Benedicite, what early tongue so sweet saluteth me? Young sister! It argues a distempered head so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Or if not, then here I hit it right. Our Juliet hath not been in bed tonight.
The last is true, the sweeter rest was I on.
God pardon sin! Wast thou with young Roston?
With Roston, my heavenly sister, no. I have forgot that name, and that name's woe.
That's my good girl. But where hast thou been then?
I'll tell thee, ere thou ask it me again. I have been feasting with mine enemy, where, on a sudden, one hath wounded me, that's by me wounded. Both are remedies in thy health and holy physic lies.
Be plain, good girl, and homely in thy drift, ere
riddling confession finds but riddling shrift.
Then plainly know that my heart is true on the fair son of rich Montague. As mine is set on his, so his is set on mine, and all combined, save what thou must combine by holy marriage. When and where and how we met, we wooed and made exchange of vow, I'll tell thee as we pass. But this I pray, that thou consent to marry us today.
Holy Saint Francis, what a change is here! Was Rawston that thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken? Young women's love then lies not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes. Thou and these woes were all Rawston, and art thou changed? Pronounce this sentence then. Men may fall when there's no strength in women.
Thou chidest me oft for loving Rawston.
For doting, not loving, pupil mine.
And badest me bury love.
Not in a grave to lay one in, another out to have.
I pray thee chide not. He whom I love now doth grace for grace and love for love allow. The other did not so.
I love did read by rote, but could not spell. Oh, but come, young laborer. I'll be thy assistant in some sort. For this alliance may so happy prove to turn your house's rancor to pure love.
Oh, let us hence, I stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slow, they stumble that run fast.
Just when you start to look away.
Where the devil should this Juliet be? Came she not home tonight?
Not to her mother's. I spoke with her lady.
That pale, hard-hearted wretch. That Rawston torments her so that she will surely run mad.
Tybalt, the kinswoman of Lady Montague, hath sent a letter to her mother's house.
A challenge on my life?
Juliet will answer it.
Any woman that can write may answer a letter.
Nay, she will answer the letter's mistress how she dares being dared.
And is she last to encounter Tybalt?
Why, what is Tybalt?
More than Queen of Cats, I can tell you.
Here comes Juliet.
Mistress Juliet! You gave us the counterfeit fairly last night.
Good morrow to you both. What counterfeit did I give you?
The slit, miss, the slit. Can you not conceive?
Oh, pardon me, good Mercutio, but my business was great, and in such a case as mine, a lady may strain courtesy.
Good morrow, ladies!
God ye, God dead, fair gentleman!
Ladies, can any of you tell me where I might find the young Juliet at?
I can tell you, but the young Juliet will be older when you found her than she was when you sought her. I am the youngest of that name, for fault or worse.
Speak well, miss.
I is the worst, well, wisely.
If you be her, miss, then I desire some words of confidence with you.
Juliet, will to your mother's thither.
I will follow you.
Farewell, ancient lord. Farewell, farewell.
Mary, farewell. Pray you miss a word. My young master bade me inquire you out. Now what he bade me say, I will keep to myself. But let me tell ye something. If ye shall lead him unto a fool's paradise, as they say, truly it were a very gross kind of behavior. As they say, if you should deal double with them, truly it were an ill thing to be had on any lad, and very weak dealing.
Commend me to thy lord and master. I protest unto thee.
Oh, good heart, our faith! Lord, he be a joyful lad. I will tell him as much.
What wilt thou tell him, trainer? Thou dost not mark me.
Well, that you do protest, which as I take it is the way like offer.
Bid him devise some means to come to shrift this afternoon, and there he shall, at Sister Lawrence's cell, be shrived and married. Here is for thy pains.
No, truly, Miss Nellie Penny.
Go to, I say you shall.
This afternoon, miss? Or shall be there.
Commend you to thy master.
Aye, 1,000 times.
Clock struck but 9, let us in the train. Half an hour he promised to return. But now the sun upon the highmost hill doth stay stern. From 9 till 12 is 3 long hours that he has not come.
Give me leave a while.
But God, he comes. How now, trainer? What news? Why dost thou look sad? Thy news be sad, yet tell it merrily. If thy news is good, why, thou shamest the music of sweet news by telling it with so sour a face.
Fie, how my bones ache. What a John have I had? Give me leave a while.
I wish thou hadst my bones and I thy news. May I pray thee, what said Juliet?
Hey, Zoo! What haste? Can you not stay a while? Do you not see that I am out of breath?
How art thou out of breath when thou hast breath to say to me thou art out of breath? Well, the excuse thou dost make in this delay is longer than the tale thou dost excuse. Is thy news good or bad? In answer to that, say either, and I'll stay the circumstance. No, it's good or bad.
Well, you have made a simple choice. You know not how to choose a maid. No, Juliet, no, not she. Though her face be better than a girl's, yet her leg excels all others. And for a hand, and a foot, and a body, though thee be not talked on, they are past compare. No, she is not the flower of courtesy. But I'll warn her, as gentle as a lamb. What, go that way, sir, serve God. Have you dined at home?
No, but all of this I did know before. What says she of our marriage? What of that?
Lord, how my head aches. Feels as if it fallen to 20 pieces. My back. Other side. My back. Beshrew your heart for sending me about to catch my death while jaunting up and down.
High faith, I'm sorry thou art not well. But what says Juliet?
Your Juliet says like an honest gentlewoman, and a kind, and a courteous, and I warrant a virtuous.
Oh, Lord, teaching me how to lose a winning match.
Where's your father?
Where's my father? Why, he is within. Where should he be? How oddly thou repliest. Your love says like an honest gentlewoman. Where is your father?
Oh, God, saucy lad, marry come up, I trow. Is this the poultice my aching bones? Henceforth do your messages yourself.
Ah, you're such a foil. What says Juliet?
Do you have leave to go to Shrift today?
I have.
Then hie you hence to sister Lawrence cell. There stays a wife to make you a husband. And now comes the want of blood up in your cheeks. There be scarlet straight at any other news. Hie you to the cell. I'll another way to fetch a ladder, by which your love will climb a bird's nest when it is dark. Go out to dinner. Hie you to the cell.
Hie to high fortune. Honest trainer. Farewell.
I wish I could do
heavens upon this holy act, that after hours with sorrows chide us not.
Amen. Amen. But come what sorrow can, it cannot countervail the exchange of joy that one short minute gives me in his sight. Do thou but close our hands in holy words, and love devouring death do what he dare. It is enough that I may but call him mine.
These violent delights have violent ends. Therefore love moderately, long love doth so. Too swift arrives as tardy as too slow. Here comes thy lord.
Good even to my heavenly sister.
Juliet shall thank thee, brother, for us both.
Aye, your thanks is too much.
Whoa! Come with me. We shall make short work. For by your leave you shall not stay alone. The Holy Church incorporate 2 in 1.
I pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the Montagues abroad, and if we meet, we shall not scape a brawl. For now these hot days is the mad blood stirring.
Thou art like one of those lads that when he enters the confines of a tavern, slaps me down his sword and says, God send me no need of thee, and then by operation of the second cup, draws from the drawer when indeed there is no need.
I like such a lad.
Come, thou art as hot in thy mood as any jack in Italy. As soon moved to be moody, and as soon moody to be moved.
And I were so apt to quarrel as thou art, then any man should buy the fee simple of my life for an hour and a quarter.
The fee simple? Oh, fee simple.
By my head, here come the Montagues.
By my heel, I care not.
Follow me close, for I will speak with them. Gentles, good din, a word with one of you.
And what one word with one of us? Couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow.
You'll find me apt enough to that, wench, and you shall give me an occasion.
Could thou not take some occasion without giving?
Thou consort with Juliet.
Consort? What? Dost thou make us minstrels?
We talk here in the public haunt of women. Either withdraw unto some private place and reason coldly of your grievances, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes were made to look, and let them gaze. I will not budge for no man's pleasure eye.
Well, peace be with you, wench. Here comes my lady. Juliet, the hate I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villainess.
Tybalt, the reason that I have to love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage to such a greeting. Villainess I am none, therefore farewell. I see thou knowest me not.
Girl, this does not excuse the injuries that thou hast done. Therefore turn and draw.
I do protest I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise, till thou shalt know the reason of my love. And so, good Montague, which name I tender as dearly as my own, be satisfied.
Oh, calm, vile, dishonorable submission. Let the Cana carries it away. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Good queen of cats. Nothing but one of your 9 lives.
I am free.
Gentle Mercutio, put thy rapier up.
Come, madam, your passato.
Gentlemen, Romeo, beat down their weapons!
Aha!
Ladies, for shame! Death is now free! Tybalt, Mercutio, the princely horse we have forbidden
for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a great lass. Why the devil came you between us? I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Help me somehow, Benvolio. Or I shall face a plague on both your houses. They made worms meat of me. And Sally too. Your houses.
This lady, the prince's near ally, and my very friend, hath got her mortal hurt on my behalf. My reputation stained with Tybalt's slander. Tybalt in an hour hath been my kinswoman. Oh, sweet Romeo, thy love hath made me weak, and in my temper softened valor's steel.
Juliet. Juliet, brave Mercutio is dead. That gallant spirit that hath acquired the clouds, which too untimely here did scorn the earth.
This day's black fate on more days doth depend. This but begins the woe. Others must end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt back again!
Alive in triumph and Mercutio slain? Now Tybalt! Mercutio's soul is but a little way above our heads, staying for thine to keep her company. Either thou, or I, or both must go with her.
Thou wretched girl that disconsorts her here. Shalt with her hence.
This shall determine.
Juliet, stand not amazed. The prince will doom thee to death if thou art taken here. Be gone, away.
Oh, I am fortune's fool.
Why dost thou stay?
We're the vile beginners of this fray.
O noble prince, I can discover all of the unlucky manage of this fatal wrong.
Tybalt, my cousin, my sister's child. Wife, her blood is spilt. Prince, as thou art set, blood of ours is shed. Shed blood of Capulet!
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt here slain, whom Juliet's hand did slay. Juliet that spoke her fair, bade her bethink how nice the quarrel was, and urged with all your high displeasure. An envious thrust from Tybalt hit the life of my loving Mercutio.
He is kinsman to the Capulet. Affection bears him false. But Prince, I beg thee for justice, which thou must grant. Juliet slew Tybalt. Juliet must not live!
Juliet slew her. She slew Mercutio. Who now the price of her dear blood doth owe?
Not Juliet, Prince. She was Mercutio's friend. Her fault concludes but what the law should end. The life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, immediately do exile her hence. I have an interest in your hate proceeding. My blood for your rude brawls doth fly a bleeding. But our mercy so strong I find that you all shall repent the loss of mine. I will be deaf to pleading and excuses, nor tears nor prayers shall purchase out abuses. Therefore use none. Let Juliet hence in haste, for when she is found that hour is her last. Bear hence this body and attend our will. Mercy but murders, pardoning those that kill.
Let's be responded. Bring in cloudy night immediately. Bring in dark, black brown night. And give me my Juliet. she shall die. Take her. Cut her out to little stars. Oh, she'll make the face of heaven so fine that the whole world will fall in love with night. Pay no attention to the garish sun. I have bought the mansion of love, but not yet possessed it. And though I am sold, not yet enjoyed. Hi, trainer. What news? What news? Why dost thou wring thy hands?
Lack the day. We are undone, my lord. We are undone. Gone. Killed. Dead.
Now, can heaven be so envious?
Juliet can, though heaven cannot. Juliet. Juliet. Who would have thought it, Juliet?
What devil art thou that so torment me thus?
I saw the wound. I saw with mine eyes a course, a bloody, piteous course. Tybalt. Tybalt, the best friend that I had. Who would ever think I would live to see thee dead?
What storm is this that blows so contrary? Is Juliet slain and Tybalt dead? My dear loved cousin and my dear lady. Oh, the dreadful trumpets sound the general doom. Who is alive if those two are gone?
Tybalt is dead. Juliet is banished. Juliet that killed she is banished.
Juliet's hand shed Tybalt's blood.
It did. Alack the day, it did.
Oh, but a serpent's heart hid in the flowering face. Did a dragon ever keep so fair a cave? That deceit should dwell in such a gorgeous palace.
There's no faith, no trust, no honesty in women. These woes, these sorrows, these doubts make me old. Shame come to Juliet.
Oh, blister be thy tongue for such a wish. She was not born to shame. Upon her brow, shame is a shame to sit. Oh, what a beast I was to chide at her.
Will you speak well of she that killed your cousin?
Shall I speak ill of she that is my wife? Or my lady, what tongue shall salute thy name when I, thy 3 hours husband, have mangled it? For wherefore, villainous, didst thou kill my cousin? Juliet lives, that Tybalt would have slain, and Tybalt slain that would have killed my wife. But all this comfort, but wherefore shall I weep then? Juliet is banished. Banished. That one word banished that had slain 10,000 Tybalts. There's no measure, no limit, no measure bound to that word's death. Just there's my mother and father, trainer.
Weeping and wailing over Tybalt's corpse. Come, I will bring you to them.
No. Wash they her wounds with tears. Mine shall be spent when theirs are dry for Juliet's banishment.
Hie you to yourself. I'll find Juliet to comfort you. I wot well where she is. Hark ye, your Juliet will be here by night. She is hid in Sister Lawrence's cell.
Find her. Give her this ring. Bid her come to take her last farewell.
Affliction is enamored of thy parts. Thou art wedded to calamity.
Sister, what news? What is the prince's doom? What sorrow craves acquaintance at my hand that I yet know not?
Too familiar is my dear sister with such sour company. Bring thee tidings of the prince's doom.
Well, what less than doomsday is the prince's doom?
A gentler judgment vanished from his lips. Not body's death, but body's banishment.
Banishment? Be merciful, say death. For exile hath more terror in his look, much more than death. Do not say banishment.
Hence from Verona art thou banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
There is no world outside Verona walls, but purgatory, torture, hell itself. Banished. Banished. Oh, sister, the damned use that word in hell.
This is dear mercy, and thou seest it not.
'Tis torture and not mercy. Heaven is here, where Romeo lives.
Thou fond madwoman, hear me but speak a
Thou
word.
wilt speak again of banishment.
Give thee armor to keep off that word. And first see sweet milk philosophy, to comfort thee though thou art banished.
Yet banish it. Hang up philosophy, unless philosophy can make a Romeo displant a town, reverse the prince's tomb. It helps not, it prevails not. Talk no more.
I oath, and I see that mad women have no ears.
How should they, when that wise women have no eyes?
Let me dispute with thee
Thou
thy
canst
estate.
not speak of that thou dost not feel. Wert thou as young as I, Romeo thy love, an hour but married, Tybalt murdered, doting like me, and like me banishing, then mightst thou speak. Then mightst thou tear thy hair and fall upon the ground as I do now, taking the measure of an unmade grave.
Arise, Juliet, that would be taken. Hide thyself. Hark how they knock. Juliet, arise, that would be taken. Stay a while. Stand up, run to my study. Hide and by God's will. What simpleness is this? Who's there? Whence come you? What's your will?
Let me in, you shall know my errand. I come from Master Romeo.
Welcome then.
Holy sister, tell me, holy sister, where's my lord's lady? Where's Juliet?
There on the ground, with her own tears made drunk.
She's even my master's case. Just in his case, woeful sympathy. Rise, rise and let you be a wife. For his sake, for Romeo's sake, rise and stand.
Spakest thou of Romeo? How is it with him? Doth he not think of me an old murderer? What says my concealed lord to our cancelled love?
Madam, he says nothing. He sighs and weeps, then falls on his bed. And on Tybalt calls, on Juliet cries, and then down falls again.
As if that name, shot from the deadly level of a gun, did murder him. As that name's cursed hand murdered his kinswoman. Oh, tell me, sister, in what vile part of this anatomy doth my name lodge? Tell me that I may sacrifice Leontius!
Hold thy desperate hand! Art thou a woman? Thy form cries out thou art. Thy tears are childish. Thy wild acts know the unreasonable fury of a beast. I thought thy disposition better tempered. Hast thou slain Tybalt? Wilt thou slay thyself? And stay thy lord too that lives in thee by doing damned hate upon thyself? What roused thee, woman? Thy Romeo is alive. There art thou happy. Tybalt would kill thee. But thou slewest Tybalt. There art thou happy too. The law that threatens death becomes thy friend and turns it to exile. Happiness courts thee in her best array, but like a misbehaved and sullen wench, thy pouts upon thy good fortune and thy love. Take heed, for such die miserable. Go, get thee to thy love as was decreed. Send his chamber hence and comfort him. But look thou not stay till the watch be set. And then thou canst not pass into Mantua, but thou shalt live till we find such a time to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, beg pardon of the prince, call thee back with 1,000,000 times more joy than thou wentst forth in lamentation. Go before, trainer, commend me to thy lord. We can hasten all the house to bed, which heavy sorrow makes them apt unto. Juliet is coming.
Oh, lady! I could have stayed here all night to hear such good counsel. What learning is. My lady, I will tell Romeo you will be here by night.
Do so, and bid my sweet prepared chide.
Madam, a ring he bid me give you. Madam, make haste, for it grows very, very late.
How my comfort is revived by this.
Go hence, good night. Here stands all your state. Either be gone before the watch be set, or by the break of day disguised from hence. Sojourn in Mantua. I'll find out your boy, and he'll signify from time to time every hap that chances here. Give me thy hand. 'Tis late. Farewell, good night.
But that a joy past joy calls out on me, or a grief so brief depart me. Farewell.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I can offer you a grace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a minute to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met, no doubt in my mind where you belong. I go hungry, I go glad, I go cold and I'm no, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love.
Things have fallen out, miss, so unluckily that we have had no time to move our son. Look you, he loved his kinswoman Tybalt dearly, and so did I. Well, we were born to die. 'Tis very late, he'll not come down tonight. I promise you, but for your company, I would have been to bed an hour ago.
These times of woe afford no time to think. Sir, good night. Can I speak to your son?
I will. And know his mind early tomorrow morning. For tonight he's muled up in his heaviness.
Mistress Paris, I will make a desperate tender of my child's love. I think he will be ruled in all aspects by me. Nay, more, I doubt it not. Husband, go you to him ere you go to bed. Acquaint him here of my Lady Paris's love, and bid him, oh, mark you me on Wednesday next. But soft, what day is this?
Monday, my lady.
Monday. Oh, well, Wednesday.
It's too soon.
On Thursday be at bed. On Thursday tell him he should marry this noble lady. Will you be ready? Do you like this haste? We'll keep no great ado. A friend or two, for hark you, Tybalt being slain so late, it may be thought we held her carelessly if we revel much. Therefore we'll have some
Half dozen friends?
And there an end. But what say you to Thursday?
Lady wants to do it with the Thursday or tomorrow.
Well, get you gone. Go thou to Romeo ere you go to bed. Bid him, my lord, against this wedding day.
Wilt thou be gone? It is not yet near day. It was the nightingale, not the lark that pierced the brittle hollow of thine ear. Nightly she sings at yon pomegranate tree. Now believe me, love, it was the nightingale.
It was the lark, herald of the morn. No nightingale. Look, love, what envious streaks do lace the severing clouds in yonder east. Night's candles are burnt out, and jocund day stands tiptoe on the misty mountaintops. I must be gone and live, or stay and die.
Yon light is not daylight, I know it. It's some meteor the sun exhales to. Now be thee this night a torchbearer, and light thee on thy way to mansion. Therefore stay yet, thou needest not be gone.
Let me be tamed. Let me be put to death. I am content so thou wilt have it so. I'll say yon grey is not the morning's eye, 'tis but the pale reflex of Cynthia's brow. Nor is that not the lark whose notes do beat the vaulty heavens so high above our heads. I have more care to stay than will to go. Come death and welcome. Romeo wills it so. How is't, my soul? Let's talk. It is not day.
It is. Oh, it is. I can't be gone. Away. Some say the lark makes sweet division. This doth not so. She divideth us. And some say the lark alone the toad change eyes. But I would say they change voices too. Since arm from arm, the voice doth is afraid. Hunting thee hence. Hunts up to the day. More light grows.
Light and light. Dark and dark our woes.
Master!
Trainer.
Master, your father is coming to the chamber. The day's broke. Be wary, look about.
Dost thou think we shall ever meet again?
I doubt it not.
The window, let day in, let life out.
Farewell. Farewell. One kiss and I'll descend.
How now, Romeo? Are you up?
The father. I'm not well.
Evermore weeping for your cousin's death? What, wilt thou wash her from her grave with your tears? And if as thou could not make her live, so have done.
Oh, let me weep, feeling so lost.
Weep not for your loss, for I bring thee joyful tidings, lad.
Joy comes needful to needy time.
Thou hast a careful mother, child, one who to sort thee from thy heaviness has sorted out a sudden day of joy, one that I not expect nor thou looked for.
Lordship and happy time, what day is this?
Mary, my lad, early next Thursday morn, the beautiful young lady, the Countess Paris at St. Peter's Church, will you there make her a joyful bride?
By St. Peter's Church, and Peter too. I will not make her a joyful bride. Hail my lady and mother, sir. I will not marry yet. And when I do, shall be the Juliet, whom you know I hate, rather than Paris.
Well, here comes your mother now. Tell her yourself. See how she takes it in your hand.
How now, my boy? What? Still in tears? How now, my lord? Have you delivered him to our decree?
Aye, madam. But he thinks thee. He'll have none.
Soft, take me with you, sir. How? Will he none? Doth he not give us thanks? Is he not proud? Doth he not count himself blessed, unworthy as he is, that we have wrought him so worthy a lady to be his bride?
I'm not proud that you have, but thankful that you have. No proud cannot be of what I hate, but thankful for hate that is meant love.
How now? Shock logic. Proud, and I thank you not. And yet not proud, Master Minion? You, proud me no prouds, nor thank me no thankings, but fettle your fine joints 'gainst Thursday next to go with the Lady Paris to St. Peter's Church. Or I will drag thee on a hurdle thither.
Are you mad?
Oh, mother, hear me with patience, but speak a word. I beseech you on my knees.
Hang thee, young baggage, disobedient wretch! Get thee to church on Thursday, or never after look me in the face. Speak not, reply not, do not answer me! My fingers itch. Husband, we scarce thought us blessed that God had lent us but this only child. But now I see this one is too much, and that we have a curse in having him. Out on him, Hilding.
God in heaven bless him! You were to blame my lady to rake him so!
And why, my lord wisdom? Good prudence, matter with your gossips, go.
I speak no treason.
God ye God did.
You were to us.
Peace, you mumbling fools! Utter your gravity or a gossip's bowl, for here we need it not. God's bread, it makes me mad. Look to it. Think on it. I do not use to jest. Thursday is near. Lay hand on heart, advise. And you be mine, I'll give you to my friend. And you be not. Hang, beg, starve, die in the streets. For by my soul, I'll ne'er acknowledge thee. Nor what is mine shall never do thee good. Trust to it. Bethink you. I'll not be forsworn.
Oh, send no pity in the clouds that sees at the bottom of my grief. The Father, hath me not away. delay this marriage for a month, a week, or if thou wilt not. Make the marriage bed in the same dim monument with dimpled eyes.
Speak not to me, for I'll not hear a word. I have done with thee.
God, trainer, how may this be prevented? What sayest thou? Hast thou no word of joy? Some comfort, trainer.
Faith! Here it is. Juliet is banished, and all the world to nothing that she dares ne'er come back to challenge you. For if she do, it must be by stealth. As the case stands as now it doth, I find it best you married the Countess. I believe you are happy in this second match, for it excels your first. Or if it did not, your first is dead, or 'twere as good as she were as living here, and you no use of her.
Speakest thou from thy heart?
And from my soul, too, I'll be sure them both.
Amen.
What?
But thou hast comforted me marvelous much, trainer. Go in and tell my lord and father, sir, I am gone, having displeased my mother, Sister Lawrence's cell, to make confession, to be absolved.
Mary, I will, and this is wisely done.
Most wicked beings. Go out to the sister to hear her remedy. If all else fail, I myself have power to die.
On Thursday, miss, time is very short.
My mother Montague will have it so, and I am nothing slow to slack her haste.
You say you do not know the lad's mind. Even is the course, I like it not.
Immoderately he weeps for Tybalt's death. Therefore I have little talked of love, for Venus smiles not in the house of tears. Now, sister, his mother counts it dangerous that he doth give his sorrow so much sway, and in her wisdom hastes our marriage.
But I knew not why it should be slow. Look, miss, here comes the lad towards my cell.
Happily met, my lord, and my husband.
That may be, miss, when I take a wife.
That maybe must be long on Thursday next.
What must be, shall be.
At the certain text.
Come you to make confession, his sister?
To answer to that, I shall confess to you.
Do not deny to her that you love me.
I'll confess to her that I love her.
Poor soul, thy face is much abused with tears.
Well, the tears got small victory by that. They're much abused before their spite. Now, sister, are you at leisure now? Or shall I come to this evening's mass?
At least your search me pensive son now. Miss, we must entreat the time alone.
God shield I should disturb devotion. Romeo, on Thursday early I will rouse you. Till then, adieu, and keep this holy kiss.
Come weep with me. Past cure, past hope, past help.
Ah, Romeo, I already know thy grief. Strains me past the compass of my wits. Here thou must nothing make prorogue it. Thursday next be married to this county.
Say thou hast not heard of this, unless thou knowest how to prevent it. Now be not so long to speak. If thou speakest not of remedy, I long to die.
Hold, son, do spy a kind of hope. If rather than to marry Countess Paris, thou hast the strength of will to slay thyself, then it is likely that thou wilt undertake a thing like death to escape it. If thou darest, I'll give thee remedy.
I will do so without fear or doubt.
Hold then. Go home, be married. Give consent to marry Paris. Wednesday is tomorrow. Tomorrow night, look that thou lie alone. Take thou this phial, being then in bed, this distilled liquor drink thou off. Now when presently through all thy veins shall run a cold and drowsy humor, no breath, no pulse, no warmth shall testify thou livest. And in this borrowed likeness of shrunk death, thou shalt continue 42 hours, and then awake as if from a pleasant sleep. In the meantime, against thou shalt awake, shall Juliet, by my letters know our drill. And hither shall she come, and she and I shall watch thy waking, and that very night shall she bear thee hence to Mantua. And this shall free thee from this present shame.
Oh, give me.
Hold. Go home, be prosperous.
Love give me strength, and strength to help it forward. Good even to my heavenly sister.
What, is my son gone to Sister Lawrence?
I forsooth.
Well, she may chance to do some good on him. A peevish, self-willed one he is.
See where he comes from shrift and merry look.
How now, my headstrong? Where have you been gadding?
For I have learned to repent the sin of disobedient opposition to you and your behests. I am enjoined by Sister Lawrence while prostrate here to beg your pardon. Pardon, I beseech you, is never ruled by you.
Send for the Countess. Go and tell her of this. I'll have this knot knit up tomorrow morning. This is well. Stand up. Let me see. The Countess. I Mary, go, I say. Fetch her hither. Now before God, this heavenly sister, our whole city is much bound to her.
Come, Trin. My closet, to help sort such needful ornaments you think to furnish me tomorrow.
Oh, no, not till Thursday. 'Tis plenty of time.
Go, trainer, go with him. We'll to church tomorrow.
We will be short on provision. 'Tis now near night.
Hush! I will stir about, and all things shall be well, I warn thee, Lord. I will walk myself to the Countess Paris to prepare her up against tomorrow. My heart is wondrous light that the same wayward boy is so reclaimed.
Sister Lawrence! Ho! The same should be the voice of Sister Joan, hopping from Mantua. What says Juliet? Or if her mind be writ, give me her letter.
Going to find a sister out my speech Mantua there was state.
Who beareth my letter to Juliet?
I could not bring it. Here it is again. Nor get a messenger to bring it thee.
Unhappy fortune! The letter was not nice, but full of charge of dear import, and neglecting it may do much danger. Sister Joan, go hence Bring me an iron comb and bring it straight into my cell.
I will go and bring it thee.
I must to the monument alone. 15 hours will noble Romeo wake. It will beshrew me much that Juliet hath had no notice of these accidents. But I shall write again to Mantua.
Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. A faint, cold fear that thrills through my veins, that almost freezes up the heat of life. Come by. But what if this does not work at all? Shall I be married tomorrow morning? No, this shall prevent it. Lie thou there. Juliet. Juliet, this do I drink to thee.
Master! Romeo! How sound is he asleep? In your clothes, and dressed, and down again. Master! I must need to wake you. Master! Romeo! Master! Master? Master? Help! Help! Master, wake up. Master. Master. Help!
What noise is this?
Oh, lack of day. He's dead. Master, wake up. Master.
My son. My only child. Arise. Rise up, or I shall die with thee.
Master.
Call for help. Help!
Help! My lady!
For shame, bring Romeo forth, his lady is come.
He's dead. Deceased. Dead.
Oh, let me see him. He's cold. His blood is settled and his joints are stiff. Death that ta'en him hints to make me wail. Now ties up my tongue and will not let me speak.
Good morrow.
Come, is the groom ready to go to church?
Ready to go, but never to return. Oh, miss, the night before the wedding hath death lain with thy husband. There he lies.
Have I thought long to see this morning's face, and doth it give me such sight as this? O love, O life, not life, but love and death.
Uncomfortable time, why camest thou now? To murder our solemnity. Dead art thou? My child is dead. buried.
Dry up your tears, and stick your rosemary on this fair course. As the custom is, in all his best array, bear him to church.
All things once ordained festival now turn from their office to black funeral.
Sir, go you in. Madam, go with him. Countess Paris, go. Everyone prepared to follow this fair course unto his grave.
I may trust the flattery and truth of sleep. My dreams presage some joyful news at hand. I dreamt my lord came and found me dead. Breathed such life with kisses in my lips that I revived. Ah me, how sweet is love itself possessed, when but love's shadows are so rich in joy. News from Verona! Oh, how now, Balthazar! Dost thou not bring me letters from my heavenly sister? How fares my lord? Is my mother well? How fares my Romeo? That I ask again, for nothing can be ill if he be well.
Then he is well, and nothing can be ill. His body sleeps in the Montague's monument, and his immortal part with angels lives. I saw him laid low in his kindred's vault, and presently took post to tell it you. Oh, pardon me for bringing these ill news, madam, since you did leave it for my office.
Is it even so? I defy you, stars. Thou knowest my lodging. Get me ink and paper, and hire post horses. I will hence tonight.
I do beseech you, have patience. Your looks are pale and wild, and do import some misadventure.
Tush, thou art deceived. Leave me and do the thing I bid thee do. Hast thou no letters to me from Sister Lawrence?
No, my lady.
No matter. Get thee gone. Well, Romeo, I will lie with thee tonight. Let's see for means. I do remember an apothecary, and hereabout she dwells. What ho, apothecary!
Who calls so loud?
Come hither, woman. I see that thou art poor. Behold! Here's 40 ducats. Give me a dram of poison, such soon-speeding gear as will disperse itself through all the veins, and that the life-weary taker may fall dead.
Such mortal drugs I do have, but Mantua's law is deaf to me shouldn't understand.
The world is not thy friend, nor the world's law. But break it and take this.
My poverty, but not my will consents.
Pay thy poverty and not thy will.
Put this in any liquid thing you will, and drink it off. And if you have the strength of 20 men, it would dispatch you straight.
There is thy gold, worse poison to men's souls. Come cordial, not poison. Go with me to Romeo's grave, for there I must use thee. Romeo, I will like thee tonight. Ensign is crimson in thy lips and in thy cheeks, and death's pale flag is not yet advanced there. Eyes look your last. Arms take your last embrace. And lips, oh, you the doors of breath, seal with a righteous kiss. Take the spark into engrossing death. Come, bitter conduct. Come, unsavory guide. Here's to my love. Oh, true apothecary. My drugs are quick. Thus, with a kiss. I die.
Where's my wife? I remember well where I should be. There I am. And where's my Juliet? Oh, what's here? Cup in my true love's hand. Poison I see hath been thy timely end. Drink call, but left none to help me after. I'll kiss thy lips. Haply some poison doth left hang on them. Thy lips are warm. Hey, noise! Be brief. Happy dagger. This is thy sheath. Let there rust. Let me die.
So early up that calls her person from her morning's rest.
What should it be
shall shriek abroad.
The people in the streets cry Romeo. Some Juliet, and all run in open arms to our monument.
What fear is this which startles in our ears? Search, seek, and know how this foul murder comes.
Husband, look at how our son bleeds.
This death
A dagger missheathed in his bosom.
This death warns me of my old age to a sepulchre.
Come, Lady Capulet, for thou art early up, to see thy daughter and ere more early down.
Alas, my liege, my husband is dead tonight. Grief of my daughter's exile hath stopped his breath. What more woe conspires against mine age?
Look, and thou shalt see.
O thou untime! What manner is in this? To press before thy mother to a grave?
Seal the mouths of outrage for a while, and bring forth the parties of suspicion.
I am the greatest, able to do the least.
Then say at once what thou dost know in this.
I will be brief. Romeo, they're dead. His husband to that Juliet. And she, they're dead. That Romeo's faithful wife. I married them. His trainer is privy.
Where be these enemies? Montague, Capulet, see what a scourge is laid upon your hate, that heaven finds means to kill your joy with love. And I, for winking at your discords too, have lost a brace of kinsmen. All are punished.
Sister Capulet, give me thy hand. This is my son's jointure, for no more can I demand. But I can give thee more, for I will raise his statue in pure gold, that while Verona, by which the name is known, there shall no figure at such rate be sewed than that of true and faithful Romeo. As rich shall Juliet's by her lord's lie. These poor sacrifices of our enmity.
A blooming peace, this morning which it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show its head. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things.
Some shall be pardoned,
and some punished.
For never was a story of more regret than this of Romeo and his Juliet.